Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Doing good at first. It worked itself out. It worked itself out. You know, his little nigga looking at me
he wasn't trying to hear you out or something?
I wouldn't say that. It's just, you know, you got niggas around that want to look all tough and they ready to die. And we ready to kill. And we ready to die too. And I hope they ready to kill. So it went like that for the first couple minutes. And cause I wasn't finna leave. Hell no, I wasn't finna leave. Hell no. We gonna have to work this out.
Were you asked to leave in the beginning?
No, I wasn't no motherfucker asked to leave. When we got done handling the business and we shook hands like men, then I left. We finna get to the bottom of this shit. Like, we ain't finna keep doing this, man. You know what I'm trying to tell you, bro? Sometimes you just gotta crash on out.
Wow. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, download this app. Boss Talk 101, he said Ralo say sometimes you gotta crash on out, man. Shout out to Say Cheese for that clip. Ralo and Boosie back talking again at each other on the internet. And I thought we had solved the difference because they had met up. They had issues back. I remember when Rich Homie Quan had passed away. I believe that's when the beef kind of, you know, settled down. The meetup happened. OG, you there?
I'm right here, man.
Man, look like we got some problems in you know, I'm talking about some good dudes, man. You know, I love my brothers, man, but I hate to see them when they get into it and you know, they can't figure it out. But these interviews, man, it be going down, you know. So Ralo reveals he pulled up on Boosie to address the snitching allegations, is what it sounded like. So OG, have you ever had issues with somebody and had to meet up with them and have a conversation?
Yeah, well, I met up and had a conversation, and it's just like, and then I hate for stuff like this to happen. Once you have a conversation, we sit down and we discuss something, and then I come back and talk about, well, yeah, you know, I was willing to die and kill, and I wasn't leaving, and sometimes you got to crash on out. But did you crash out?
They went over there and they had a serious conversation, man.
It couldn't have been that serious, because here this man coming back talking about this Billy Badass that he wasn't going nowhere, and he went on, and they got to get to the bottom of it. So now you sounded like it wasn't the bottom of it, and you got to crash on out. Why didn't you crash out on the scene of the crime?
OG, don't you think that he was more? And when I listened at that, I felt like he was saying, like, when he pulled up, he was looking at him, they were looking at each other. They cruise, people are there. So you got two different groups of people there. It ain't just him and him. They both there, and they got their people there, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, they got their game face on. And it be intense when you meet up and you got to control the atmosphere of the people around you. It wasn't like they were just by themselves.
And nobody crashed out. So why would you bring that up?
Well, it was an intense situation, and they got it resolved. I'm pretty sure Sean probably asked him, "Hey, what? Okay, y'all got to, you know, y'all had a back and forth, or I heard y'all solve your differences." Wait a minute, let me listen at this again because I don't want to mess this up. Hold on.
Doing good at first. It worked itself out. It worked itself out. You know, he
wasn't trying to hear you out or something.
I wouldn't say that. It's just, you know, you got around that want to look all tough and they ready to die, and we ready to kill, and we ready to die too. And I hope they ready to kill. So it went like that for the first couple minutes, and cause I wasn't finna leave. Hell no, I wasn't finna leave. Hell no. We gonna have to work this out.
Were you asked to leave in the beginning?
No, I wasn't no motherfucker asked to leave. When we got done handling the business and we shook hands like men, then I left. We finna get to the bottom of this shit. Like, we ain't finna keep doing this, man. You know what I'm trying to tell you, bro? Sometimes you just gotta crash on out.
So what he said, you know, they pull up, we pull up. It's, you know, I'm thinking it's a group of people is what I'm thinking.
Well, okay, yeah, it's a group of people. But you're testifying how intense it was, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, and you left. No, they didn't make me leave until we got to the business, and sometimes you got to crash on out. So when did the crash? Let me say what Boosie said to you. And it sounds like an apology. I mean, it sounds soft to me too. And it says, come on, Ralo. If you gonna tell it, tell the truth. Only people who was there know what we talked about. How and how it went down. The world don't need to know. The world don't need to know what we talked about. That ain't gonna help you. Let it go, nigga. We agreed we wasn't doing this on the internet. Shit, so what? You know?
Yeah.
So he's saying, okay, we said we wasn't gonna do it on the internet no more, and only us know what we talked about. So well, I say this, Boosie, why don't you say what y'all talked about?
So you ain't letting nobody make it. Like Boosie should say what they're talking about.
Yeah, he said, well, only us know what we're talking about, but Ralo talking about it was intense, and so we ready to kill, and they gonna kill, and
we ready to die, and they gonna die.
You sound like Charlie. You know, you ain't ready to die. And I wasn't leaving until I got to the bottom of it. So apparently you got to the bottom of it because you ain't still there.
Oh, gee, so you say it sound like Charlie the way it sounded, huh?
Sound like, hey, like he got the hell up out of there while the getting was good.
Well, OG, when you look at these guys, man, Ralo's stand-up guy, Boosie a stand-up guy. I think Ralo.
Like
well, they are. You know, Southern hospitality is at its best too. So, if Ralo come back and Ralo responded, man, Ralo responded to Boosie and in the Ralo fashion. To be honest with you, Ralo say, he say, Ralo. What did Ralo say? Let me get it right. Ralo said, the man only asked me how did I pull up, and you know how I pushed up. You act like I said I slapped the shit out of you, my boy. I haven't told you a lie, or did I put one piece of dirt on your name since we sat down. I gave you my word, and I'm going to stand on that. At least let the effing full interview drop before you get back on the bitch crying again. Get back on this bitch crying again. Congratulations for the new baby, and I hope everything you built for the family remain during your hardship. I'm going to pray for you. What you think about that, OG?
I sound like Ralo's a Baptist preacher.
What? He just saying, I think he on some, man, I didn't really say nothing. Let the whole full interview come out, man. Don't trip on it, man. It just can't, it's a clip. You know, we do these clips, OG.
Okay, well, that clip shouldn't have been said. I was willing to die, and I wasn't leaving until I got it settled, and sometimes you got to crash out. So all those are aggressive tones, like you really did something up in there, and you really didn't.
OG, I think they just basically had a real man-to-man, heart-to-heart, man, conversation and said they were going to let all that foolishness go. Because this internet will have you out here bad, man. And when them cameras turn on, OG, sometimes that camera make you just say stuff, you know, you become the bionic man a lot of time. When the camera, you know what, when that camera lights, camera action, all hell to one to get the job done. Them lights make it happen.
You're exactly right. That's what they be saying about me all the time. And they be like, well, if you ain't about all that, and that camera come on, yes, I am.
You can do it. Hell yeah, I can do it. You know, this camera on now, I got to show out.
I got my Superman suit on and can't nobody take it off.
Once that camera come on, it's up. It don't matter.
Don't matter.
Oh, gee, I agree with you, man. A lot of times the internet, do you think the internet is good to resolve your issues? Like when you go through something, Is it something like, are you more offended when it comes back out on the internet, or if something else is said, like Ralo speaking in an interview and he just pretty much probably didn't have no ill will nor bad intentions. He just basically just telling you about, hey, you know, because you can't help what somebody asks you. And if somebody asks you something, now you can either say next question, or you can answer the question. You can opt out. But I mean, Sean do some good interviews, man.
You do not have to answer something you don't want to answer. You can tell them, man, we ain't talking about that. When you answer because you want to answer, it's just like they say, a drunk speaks a sober mind. You say some shit and hope, I just say it and hope it get past you. And then when you check me on, oh no, bro, wait till the full interview. No, you shouldn't have said none of that damn interview, sucker.
Watch yourself, man. He said it because he felt like he wanted to get it out there to let them know, man, what happened, man. It was asked to him.
You trying to get your bullshit story out first.
No, he ain't. Boosie probably wasn't going to say nothing about it, I don't think.
Boosie probably wasn't going to say nothing about it. After Big Mouth, when ran his mouth about how he was going to crash out, you didn't crash out on the scene.
Well, OG, it was an issue with some stuff that had been said behind the scene, and they addressed their issues together and they let it go. And you know, he just come out a little bit. He didn't really just go all the way in on Boosie or nothing.
Let it go. He got back on the internet running his big ass mouth about something we talked about, bro.
OG, hell, man. Well, hey, man, guys, get in the comments, man.
Ralo ain't got no damn hit records.
Ralo used to have it banging. When him and Birdman were hanging together. I used to love to see Ralo come through that voice. He got that voice.
He was with Birdman, them a +1.
I'm not gonna do this with you, man. You crazy, OG. OG say he was a +1.
I said me and Boosie really pull up.
Oh, boy, you ain't worth a dime. Man, Ralo, I'm with Ralo, OG. I'm not gonna do that. Me and Ralo and them, I ain't with him. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never interviewed him. I done met Boosie. I ain't met Ralo. I gotta be honest. But I do know he hang with some dope dudes that I have met and rock with. So he probably he trying to figure it out, man. He did some tough time, man. Now he home trying to get it figured out. This internet a whole different way for him.
Didn't you say he's on his way back?
No, he ain't on his way back. He said he praying for Boosie, man. Cause Boosie is hard shit. Boosie the one that gotta be careful. He
better say his damn prayers for himself.
I'm out of here, man. Boss Talk 101, man. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, guys. And if you're still watching, make sure you watch this next interview right here. It should be Aries Spears and Stacey Dash, man. Aries and Stacey Dash, man. They sticking up for Kirk, man, a little bit here. They saying y'all wrong. Let's get on this, man. Check this out. You should check this out. But anyway, man, Boss Talk 101. Yeah, reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.